Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. Today we're going to be doing some more Triglavian hunting. We need to get some more revenge on those damn Triglavians because they have annihilated my sniping really glorious Paladin. And we're going to do that in the Golem. We're going to continue doing this. I was in the system of Kusumonmon. Hopefully the wormhole still exists. We're going to still see if it still exists. If not, we will find a new one. We got 80 million ISK so far, but now we're hopefully going to get more. We in fact even got some sleeper data libraries because we encountered some Triglavians as well. We're going to look for some more Triglavians. If the wormhole hasn't despawned, then it'll be a good thing for us because, yeah, it's actually still there. Look at that. Because there will be lots of aggressive fleets spawning in. There we go. Ooh, we've got some fleets going in. Okay, good. Hopefully find the fat fleets so that we can fully utilize our Golem. We're going to go here, scan. Scan. Oh, there they are. Okay. Kusumonmon 5. Let's go. Get to work. We're in the combat field right here with his Nosferatus. Nosferatus are good because they actually are very effective in taking out or getting us to have like cap stability. We can actually be completely cap stable with the Nosferatus. Without them, unfortunately, not. You'll see here what I mean. So we're cap stable. Turn off these guys. And 9 minutes. 6 minutes and 4 minutes. It would be nice if I could have 2 free high slots, but unfortunately I can't. That's not the luxury I have here because... Oh wait, the heavy, maybe we can keep this on, turn these 2 off. How much do we have? 8 minutes with just a heavy. I mean, it's alright, but it would be nice to have salvages. Oh, we've got a golem over here from the EDI guys. Oh, we've got a bit of glitching going on here. I'm not going to steal this stuff from this guy. This guy is doing all his stuff right here. We're going to do our own stuff. So we'll look for some more planets here with Triglavians. Here? No, nothing here. What about here? There's something going on here. Is it the sun? No, it's not the sun. So it's at that planet over there. Let's see if we can see which one it is. Come on. There we go. Kusumonmon II maybe. No. It's not Kusumonmon. It was this one right here, wasn't it? This one, I think. 12.6. We'll go to Kusumonmon 1. I think this is the one with Triglavians at. Doesn't seem like... Oh, there's a liminal Vedmak. Then that's a good thing because there's going to be... Or liminal Leshak, I mean. There's a lot of NPCs here, but not so many big ones, so that's a bit unfortunate. I would like to see a lot of big ones. Usually, like, you could say the initial spawn you find in a spawn is usually going to dictate how big the further ones are. Sometimes they can escalate to bigger ones, but usually I find that if we find a big one in the beginning, the reinforcement waves are also going to be big. And usually there's a bit of like a equivalence of NPCs. And what I mean by that is that if we find a lot of Damavix, then maybe 10 Damavix, and then the next wave only spawns Vedmax, there's going to maybe be, I know, 4 or 5 Vedmax. And then if there's going to be Leshaks, maybe 2 Leshaks. Like there's a sort of an equivalency going on, it feels like. So, I mean, we see lots of Damavix, doesn't mean like a whole lot. But there's Hospodars, and those are very good to see. I wonder where these guys are. Let's see now. Where are these guys? Warp to here, maybe? No, here? No, here. Here, okay. Kusumonmon 3. That could be where they are. Let's see. The Golem is going to make some discoveries in the Capacitor skin. Oh, actually, something that a viewer recommended for me that would be really cool is if I had an ult. And I mean, I'm not a big fan of having ults. I like to do everything as a solo style, so I'll probably still keep going solo. But if I were to use an ult to help me with Triglavian hunting, a salvager would be very useful. But I think even for the Golem in particular, salvaging doesn't take a whole lot of time. What takes what can be useful is to have like something like a Nighthawk, because a Nighthawk is a command battle cruiser. It will have good shield boosting capabilities because it'll be able to boost us. And say this guy who's using the Nighthawk, he's like got positive Triglavian standing, he'll not be aggressed, so he will actually be able to like you just like boost us, give us these nice boosts, like make us have really good active shielding, give us good resists, and then he can also help with the salvaging because he could have salvage drones, so that'll be really great actually. I think it might even be more useful than a Noctis because like we could have they could be salvaging and they could be like AFK salvaging as well, because salvage drones they can act like autonomously, like they will be like they'll continue salvaging. You don't have to give them any input. Just tell them salvage like the mobile. If you assign drones on the mobile tracked unit or any like non-salvageable thing, it seems like they just go and salvage anything nearby. So I think actually that would be a very good thing to do. If I had like a friend or something who's like positive standing to Triglavians, if he wanted to just do some stuff that's pretty chill, you could use like a Nighthawk with salvage drones, passive fit, so that he's got like a really big buffer. So in case he gets, so like gankers come, he won't be able to be ganked very easily because he'll have like a really big passive tank. I think that'll be a very fun experience to do that. But that's fun. We're seeing Hospodars. Hospodars are special. They drop usually more loot, but are also harder to kill as well. So usually it's a good thing to see those guys because they will give us some nice loot. Okay, there's not so much big stuff now. So after this Rodiva, we're going to switch over to Caldari Navy. We'll in fact do it right now because it'll just go a lot quicker. Everything will go a lot quicker. We're not got any Drekavac, so we're not got any good Nosferatu sources right now. Okay. There's also some ghosting guys, but they're not shooting us. So they seem to be slightly sleeping these waves here. In fact, there's only one engaging us, so it's pretty good right there. We'll go for the Liminal Vedmak. He does quite a bit of damage. Alright, blast this Vedmak right there. Take him out. I think that Liminals and Hospodars tend to drop good loot, especially Hospodars. I think the Hospodars are the ones that can drop these Triglavian holographic transcribers. They're a special type of module that's used in, I think it's the DLP store, and they can be exchanged for a lot of ISK. Take out these Kikimoras now. Will they even respawn? Because it seems like they're being pretty chill right here. They're just sleeping these waves. Come on, stop sleeping. Triglavians, this is not fun when you're sleeping, you know? It's fun when you're fighting and spawning in more. So we get the nice ISK. Are the incoming guys here? Yeah, still some incoming guys here. Boom. There we go. Raznaboy anchoring. You see all these like refuges and hideaways spawning in. People doing combat exploration would have a nice time here. And take out maybe this anchoring. I don't want to have him on the grid. They're just, where are they going? They're just orbiting here, not really doing anything particular. Scrubby little Triglavians. I hope they spawn in big reinforcements. It would be nice if that happens, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be the case because they're just AFKing here mostly. Yeah. They're just like basically blindly orbiting me. That's all they're doing, really. Someone is target painting me. Is he target painting me? No, it's not target painting because they're disintegrators. They look a bit like target painting, but actually no. Target painting is because I am target painting them. That's why it looks a bit like that. I'll go for these Hospodars ones because they give good loot. We'll just try to take them out. If they decide to warp off or something, then we'll at least know that we'll have the good loot secured. Let's see if he drops anything. Yeah, they usually drop something, those Hospodars. If he drops something good, that's a different question because it's a bit of an RNG fest. You know, you don't always get the good loot. Let's see now. What is the resist profile of these guys? Yeah, it's quite low. Explosive armor. That's good. There's the Paladin I use goes EM and thermal, so it's not optimal damage type. It would be best to do explosive like the Golem's doing right now. It's a really great thing about the Golem is that you're able to do all damage types, just able to do the most optimal one and without any sacrifices really. The only sacrifice I guess is that missiles are missiles. Like they have their downside, but they also have their upside as well. Like they'll always be able to do damage, but the like the small stuff, especially even if you're far away, they won't be able to do as good damage as like large turrets when you're really far away. Because if you're really far away with large turrets, you'll pretty much perfectly apply to them. So like large weapons or like turrets are usually a bit like all or nothing, while missiles are a bit more consistent damage. So I like that aspect of missiles. They're more reliable. I think it's good for this kind of solo activity. But then also they have their like downside of being like, the slow travel time and that kind of stuff. And not applying good even at long range is no difference. Okay, so I think this is all that's going to be in this spawn right here. So we'll just remove our Bastion already. Because they don't know what they're doing right here. These Dammers and starving Damaviks, they're not doing anything. They're just chilling right there. Let's go into salvage mode and just start salvaging really. Hey, Triglavians, can you not wake up? Why are they not waking up? Like, they're just sitting there AFK, not having anyone spawn in. There's big spawns here. You see there's Raznabuk starving Leshak. Now that is something we want to fight. Okay, what have we got in here? Anything good? I mean, 12 minutes is alright, but it's like nothing crazy. It's just some basic loot. I mean, it was just one spawn of Triglavian, so I mean, I'm not going to expect a whole lot. But still, I mean, it would be nice to get a bit more. Maybe some Triglavian holographic transcribers. Each one of them is worth like 20-30 million. Holographic Transcriber. 8 million. Oh, and they're only worth 8 million now? I thought they used to be worth a lot more. The times have changed. The times have changed. Okay, now we can even go in our salvages. Lock up these NPCs or these wrecks right here. Now we'll just get to work with the salvage process. We could refit the salvage fit, but I'm not even going to bother, to be honest, because I mean everything is already really close. I mean I could. It'll just take a couple of seconds to refit it, to be honest, so it's not that bad. Okay, let's see now. We'll go in, just take everything here. We'll go here and put our salvages on. Remove this, remove this. We don't even need the tractor beams because everything is already so close. Most of the Damavics were in this wave towards the end, so it means everything is going to be really at 5-6 kilometers. So the tractor process is going to be very quick, since the tractor molar tractor will hardly have to work at all. Let's see now. Put this. There we go. Easy peasy, easy peasy. Already got like salvages on every single wreck here, so it's really great. You can reload maybe to rage for the next wave. There is this Vedmak, this Leshak wave seems pretty nasty over here. Perfect for us. This Golem goes out of its way to find the nasty stuff. The nasty spawns, that is. Let's grab this salvage over here. And put the drones on this one right here. Grab in stuff. Anything here? Not that much, considering like a lot of this value is just cargo and stuff we've got here. I mean, blue pill and that kind of stuff, you know. It's nothing too valuable from the actual salvage and loot. They're still here? Okay, great. Great. We'll just have the drones go here and we'll refit to combat fit. Okay. Nosferatus. And put these two on here. No free slot. There we go. There we go. Recall salvages. Anything in here? Nope. We will grab this and continue our journey. We will jettison some stuff here though, because these trinaries. There's only 14 of them, so it's alright. Okay, where are these guys? Where are these fools? Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing. Oh, is this where they are? Yes. Let's get to work. We can actually see if that guy is there. Oh, the golem is there though. Ah, the golem is there. Let's see. We'll just go in anyway. I mean, we could need help. Who knows? It can happen sometimes. Remember, the golem needed help before we came in just in the wrong time. So maybe we could save this guy. I doubt there's the Edencom guys. These like Edencom Defense Initiative, they really know what they're doing. So I doubt that he's got any troubles. And if anyone needs help, it's probably going to be me. Warp here. Yeah, look, there's a lot of NPCs here. Well, it's just the way it's going to be. See now, he's got a cool police golem skin. That's actually looking pretty spicy. All right, let's see if we can find some more of these guys in the some more Triglavians. Any that are not here. I think these are all the ones that are here, so we'll have to warp to a different place. We can warp to a planet that's far away. Maybe this one here, Ice 1-6. See if there's anything nearby. See, he's a little bit far away. I don't know if that's like a tactic that he spawns in. They spawn in like a little bit far away, so they get better application or something. I don't know, because I usually spawn in on 0. Maybe if you spawn at 20 kilometers, you'll do a little bit better damage to the small stuff. Maybe, not sure. Okay, we'll have the Triglavian stuff going on at least. Let's see. Anything here? Anything here? Anything here? Is the wormhole still here? Yep. Anything here? Anything here? Oh no, there's nothing here. And we've already warped all the way to this planet. Unfortunate, unfortunate. There's one that's 60 AU away. Could be that one, maybe. I think this is our old container with trinary state stuff. Yeah. We'll go to this 67 AU one. So, where are we going now? Okay, we're going to this area over here. Is there a planet over here? No, I'm just looking at the map to get a bit of a better idea of what's going on here. So when our bubble, you see our green bubble is going to encapsulate this planet. We can maybe find anything here. No, nothing's here. That's lame. It seems like pretty much the only thing is that one spawn over there. Not going to spawn in more stuff? Come on. Are we not going to get any more spawns right here? Go to this one. Kusum 115. Let's go to these guys. Scan again just in case. Nah. Going. No, we want to go to 5. See now, Kusum 115. See if there's something there. Because if we go here, we'll be able to like cover a lot of these areas, I think, with our D-scan. So it could be a good place to scan here at Kusum 115. We'll see. It's good to keep your map up like this because you can sort of get an idea of like where you're looking, like a better perspective of the system with the help of D-scan. Let's keep scanning on the way here just in case we encounter something. There's something. You see those Rasnenborg Leshaks, but I think they could be just where the Golem is. Only seems to be one spawn. I'm guessing that's where the Golem is. See if there's anything here. No. Sometimes they just happen to be spawning at a planet that I'm at. Okay, we'll see. So we see some spawns here. Where are they? With 5 degree. There's only one Rasnaborg Damavic. Never mind. Here? No. Here. There's something here. Okay. Is there a Golem? Yep. Master Chief is over there. Okay. What about... Let's look at the rest of these Triglavians and where the Master Chief is. So these are the ones at 5. If we do 360, do we find any more? Oh, we do find some more if we do the 360s. So that means that there are some somewhere. Oh, never mind. They just spawned in properly. Yeah, seems like they're just... He's getting really good spawns over there. Oh, wait, they're not? He's not over there? Yeah, he's not over there. Let's go there then. He doesn't seem to be over there. You see that we didn't see anything on the D-scan. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe he took a break. He couldn't be bothered or something. What have we got here? I want to get one of those fat spawns. Oh, there's a... I mean, it's not a fat spawn, but it is a good spawn. I mean, it is a decent one. It's not, like, crazy, but it's decent. It's decently sized. So I think this will do. Now, what determines if this is going to be a good one is if we get lots of reinforcement ones. Because sometimes you can get a really big one, and they just don't respawn anything. So that is very unfortunate when that happens. We don't want to keep this renewing Drekavac alive as like a Nosferatu source, because he's going to like give, you know, obviously more repairs. We don't want that to happen. So we're going to wait until we find a good Drekavac to get some Nosferatu from. Are they going to sleep? Because half of the time these guys are sleeping anyway. Go on, spawn in. Please spawn more in. Spawn in and be alive. Don't give me this sleeping nonsense. Come on, Triglavian boys. Don't need this sleeping nonsense. Poppity pop. Now maybe? Now they react to me killing one of their comrades. No, nothing there. Nothing there. Doesn't seem like they're waking up. Maybe they will if we destroy more. It can sometimes happen that when you destroy more of them, they wake up. I'm just having a bit of doubts here because it seems like these just few spawns in a row have not been that great. Overall, the system is not the best for farm Triglavians, and it would have been better with a different one because we can't scan the whole system with one scan or D-scan since it's so big. So it causes a bit of troubles when we want to find them quickly. Makes the whole process go a little bit slower. Come on, wake up, Triglavians. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. This is, however, very good for people who are like alpha clones. They want to get some quick ISK. Is that they go and they like go in their Nagas and just snipe a few of these Triglavians without having to really worry about anything because they're just... The Triglavians are asleep. I can go with Caldari Navy now. There we go. Caldari Navy. Alright, now, after we destroy these guys, will you spawn in more? Come on now. Spawn in more. You know, you want to know something fun as well? This, I talked about previously that DVT stands for deep vein thrombosis, which is like a type of medical condition where you get like a blood clot in your veins. DVT. There's also another medical term here, MCP, is for metacarpophalangeal joint. It's like it's a joint in your fingers called that. It's just quite funny seeing all these like abbreviations in medicine. You use a lot of abbreviations for really long names. Just seeing that here is quite funny. I also remember seeing one of these IDs saying like CCP, you know, like CCP games. It's quite fun with the kind of abbreviations you can find it. Oh, we're getting some respawns in. Yes, now that's what I'm talking about. We need them respawns. Them respawns is what we want. Oh, we're not using Bastion. That's why it's going so slowly. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I know that a lot of you guys were raging at me that I wasn't using Bastion. Unfortunately. At least we didn't waste ammunition, because the only difference between using Bastion and not is that we like speed up the cycle speed. So it's not like they were doing less damage per missile. It's just the amount of missile output is less. So overall, we're just going to have a bit of a slower time taking out these NPCs. Kikis are just so damn easy with the Caldari Navy. You just like one-shot them pretty much, especially the Rasdenborg variants. So damn easy. Rasdenborg dies super fast. Poppity pop. Come on, poppity pop. One shot. As if it was nothing. As if it was absolutely nothing. That's how powerful this Golem is right here. Continue shooting because don't want to stop shooting. I accidentally click on the off cycle. Got some random Damavix just chilling out there, as they do. Not really doing much, but you know, sometimes they like to just chill out here in the peripheral. Maybe we can destroy them. They take a bit of time to destroy these standard Damavix without any like prefix, because they are quicker than standard Rasdenborgs. They have also more HP. Take a bit of time to grind through. Poppity pop. Come on. No poppity pop here because the standard Damavix are pretty powerful. Ooh, we got some more respawns. More respawns! Come on, Triglavians. Spawn in more. We need more Triglavians. Poppity pop. Okay, I'm wasting my time really with this guy right here. So we're just going to take out this one and go on a killing spree for... Okay, there we go. Take out this guy and lock up all these cruisers and kikis over here. Just die so fast. It's very satisfying to just one-shot these kikimoras. Don't need to continue using our shield booster. We do not have a Drekavac handy. Rasdenborg blinding, actually, yes, this is a good one. Because blinding, I mean, we've not got any problems with lock range here, so we don't care. It'll only lock a bit slow, I think, but it's alright. Doesn't matter. We can lock up the kikis as well. We don't want to do the Damavik, maybe, because the Damavik is just... I mean, we still almost one-shot, two-shot the Damavik, so it's not too bad. The key thing is they're Rasdenborg. They go down quickly. If it's standard, then it usually takes a bit more longer time. We should probably take out that ghosting, Rasdenborg ghosting. He'll make us have like worse application, but he's not shooting us with or using his guidance disruptors on us. So it's all right, actually. It's all right. No worries, no stress. The problem is that the ghosters, they make us apply worse, but they also make us have worse range. So that's why it can be problems with like stuff. The Leshaks, they like to kite at 43 kilometer range. It can make that stuff go a bit slower. Lock up a little bit. Or increase the scan range. Ooh, look at that. Our shields went down for a second and we weren't paying attention. It's important to pay attention when you're doing this Triglavian hunting. Do not want to lose your ship to silly mistakes like not paying attention. Are we taking a lot of damage from the Kikimoras? I wish I could have like some kind of damage graph so I could see how much damage is taken from everything at a given point in time, so I can always most worth for my torpedoes to be able to take out. Like, how can I reduce the most amount of incoming damage straight away? But when I died once in a Chronos, I did a damage like analysis, and the most amount of damage I took during the whole encounter, it was from Leshaks, and then second was Vedmax. So I like to go for those two guys. But on the other hand, you could take out these Kikimoras very quickly too. Can remove a lot of damage very quickly, but again, they're not doing that much damage if we compare it to like Leshaks and Vedmax. Easy right there. I mean, we knock out these Damavix very quickly. It's not been going that great, to be honest, because I mean we've been running around like a headless chicken for a long time. It can be a lot like that when you're Triglavian hunting, that you run around like a headless chicken. It's unfortunately that's just the way it is. But when you find the good spawns, the good waves, it is a very satisfying experience. So I will say that it is very it can sometimes be a bit slow, a bit boring, but it can many times be also very profitable. Like, it just happens to be that it was pretty bad right now. Take out these guys, Redmax, got Leshaks too. This is a really nice spawn because there's a lot of them, but it's not at all enough to like make me feel worried or anything like that. So it's just overall a very relaxing spawn we've got going on right here. Popped. And we can maybe go for this guy here. And pop him as well. Rasdenborg. Key thing is Rasdenborg. Don't waste your time on these like standard ones, especially the Damaviks. Kikimoras maybe, but the other ones like these starving Damavik, you won't be able to kill them if there are a lot of NPCs on grid because you do so little damage to them since they're going like 400 meters a second compared to these like Rasdenborg Damaviks, which are going 280 meters a second. It actually is a very big difference in how much you apply to them. And then combined with these standard like non-Rasdenborg Damaviks having more HP, overall take you a long time to destroy them. Overall makes them very tanky, and their remote reps actually outdo your damage that you do to them. So it's just better to do like focus the lower the Rasdenborgs instead, because you can actually destroy them properly. And most of them are anyway Rasdenborg, so it's alright. Go with Rage here. Go a bit quicker through these bit meteor spawns right here, such as this Drekavac and the Leshak. Is this the end of the wave here? I think it might be the end. None are spawning in now. Could be maybe after this one spawn in here. You never know until the last ship has been destroyed, because sometimes it can be that like there's only one Damavic left, you destroy it, then you see that a bunch just spawn in. It has happened sometimes, but usually it doesn't happen. Usually that doesn't happen. Sometimes it does, but usually it doesn't happen. Just keep that in mind. Rasdenborg blinding Leshak. He's trying to blind me, make me not able to lock up stuff, but little does he know that we have 150 kilometer lock range, so we're really powerful in terms of our Ewok capabilities in our Golem right here. Marauders in general, they just have really OP electronic capabilities because they're like very advanced battleships. Boom. This Leshak Drekavac died very quickly. I'll go for these little damas now. We'll even take our drones just to assist, because they do take a bit of time to kill these guys. We can even... No, we don't need to stop with the Bastion straight away, but we can just keep that in mind. Let's boost a little bit here. We'll get 500 volley. I mean, it's okay, but it's nothing crazy. Nothing at all particularly crazy. You see, we're already getting some drone aggro, it seems. Shield is slightly down, but they're mainly focusing on me, because I think it's because I'm doing the majority of the damage. They have no real reason to engage these drones. I mean, to the Damaviks, I guess the drones are quite deadly, because they are, a lot of the damage is being applied by them, but overall against these Triglavians, I'm doing most of the damage from my main ship, not my drones. We can stop the Bastion right there. No need to have it keep going, I think. We can then focus on salvaging these wrecks, or maybe it would have been because I could just continue salvaging with it would now go quicker to destroy this guy if I was still in Bastion. We could get the salvage drones going quicker, because you never want to deploy salvage drones with Damaviks out here. They're going to like eat your salvage drones alive. They hate salvage drones for some reason. Great. Okay, we're done with that. We'll see how much ISK we'll get. We'll get quite a decent amount of ISK, but again, there's not that much reinforcement waves. There could have been more. I've encountered more here, a lot more than this. So it can definitely be more than what we've seen right now in terms of reinforcement waves. But I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll spawn in another another fleet directly on top of us while we're salvaging. That can happen. Actually, it has happened that they spawn in another one straight on top of the same planet. Quite funny when they do that, to give you a bit of a heart attack. You know, seeing a bunch of red stuff just spawning, poof, on your face like that. Okay, get these salvage drones on the case. See if we can put some salvages on our own ship. Put the Nosferatus in here. Salvages, tractor beam. There we go. Great. So we'll just go and salvage a little bit here. Put some of these salvages here. Lock up the stuff that's far away so we can use our tractor beam to pull stuff in. Yep, that's good. That's good. Look, you've got not so many wrecks that far away, because the great thing about brawling, or you doing this Triglavian hunting in brawling ships, I mentioned this a lot, but it's just how easy it is with the tractoring. doing them solo. Because if you're far away sniping, it's not that good with the tractoring process, because this stuff is going to be all over the place. Your mobile tractor unit is going to have to work overtime, and it's not going to be a good experience because you're going to have to spend and wait so much time for your mobile tractor unit to pull in stuff that you'll just spend so much time salvaging. You'll actually get a lot of free time by going in the brawly style with the Golem. Use our tractor beam here on this guy. We should have actually probably used it on this 40-kilometer one over here. You see this guy here? There we go. Sport, take this guy in. Yeah, good. Can keep going with our salvages, because the salvages do help a lot. They're very powerful. Tech 2 salvages. More powerful than classical Tech 1 salvages. Worth the skill points, guys. Worth the skill points. That is if you're going to salvage. If you're not going to salvage, then they're not worth it. But if you're going to use your salvages a lot, definitely worth investing the Tech 2 skills, Tech 2 salvage drones, Tech 2 salvages. They're just really a lot better, a lot quicker at doing the job than the standard ones. And it just feels so much smoother. Buttery smooth when you're salvaging with the Tech 2 salvage equipment. A really good experience. Would totally recommend. There we go. Now everything is pulled in. Do we have another salvager? Third salvager maybe? No, we don't have the luxury of having that. No. It would be nice to have a third salvager here, but it's alright. Alright. We will then take some of these guys here. And these guys here. Spread the drones. Spread the drones is the name of the game. To have everyone assigned to their own drone, so that they'll do as much work each individually, so they don't have to travel as much, because salvage drones are actually quite slow drones. They take a bit of time to get to the next target, so they will save a lot of travel time by assigning them on their own task, and also that their cycles could interfere with each other. If there's some of them successfully cycle at the same time, that'll be essentially a wasted cycle. Because they sort of salvage these like cycles. It can be a success or a fail. If it's a success, then they salvage successfully the wreck, and it disappears. As you can see when it gets salvaged like that. Lock up all these guys. Lock, 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 lock. There we go. Good, good, good. Spread some more drones. I have my salvagers take stuff here. I wonder how much ISK I'm going to get. My guess is from all these Triglavians that I just killed right here, I'll get an 80 million ISK. That's my guess. But again, it's just a guess. We'll see. We had like 20-something million before. So then it should mean that we have about like 100 million total of loot in our inventory now. We'll see. We will see. We'll even refit to combat fit now since our drones have got this under control. Oh, we don't want to cheat a little bit here. Well, I saw something. It looked like there was a bit of ISK right there. We'll have our drones scoop this last wreck. And we'll see what we'll get. Hopefully it's something good. Maybe some, like, what if we get some really good rare drops, like some of the holographic transcribers. Again, they're worth that much, but I mean by rare drops, like good drops, like get a lot of Triglavian survey data. Triglavian survey data is worth a lot. Oh, we've got full cargo almost. Recall our drones. Let's see the total haul. So we'll first go by looking at the mobile tractor unit. Ooh, okay. Not that much, to be honest. 16 million. It's alright. It's alright, but not bad, but not good either. 87 million. It was actually less than I thought. Remember I said I thought we was going to get 80 million? We started with like 20-something million, so that would have mean we got 60 million from this spawn right here. I would have hoped to get a bit more, but it's just the way it is sometimes. You can't always get everything. Alright, we'll grab this mobile depot and deploy our loot in the station. There we go. And we've got to refit to the Nosferatu, so we'll actually start warping straight away. Alright, so we got here a total of 87 million from this, like, session we had right here. Put that back here. 80 million about, what is this, like half an hour, a little bit over half an hour. I mean, it's alright. It's about, like, if you average up maybe 150 160 million ISK an hour. That is more on the low end of the ISK per hour you can earn from this. You can definitely earn more if you get bigger spawns. Again, we didn't get that big spawns. We didn't find that many spawns. We had that golem also taking stuff, so we wasted a lot of time in that regard. But anyway, that was some Triglavian hunting very smoothly like usual. It always goes smooth in the golem. It's just such a damn good ship, this is. Oh, such a damn good ship. Always goes smooth in this ship. But it's a nice way to make ISK in high sec, something I like to do, and especially relevant now that we needed to get a bit of revenge on those Triglavians for destroying my Paladin. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.